Hi, my name is Christopher Meyer. This video is about the top 6 signs of an emotionally abusive relationship that you should not ignore. My name is Chris Meyer, and I ask that you please join me on my walk this beautiful morning in Greater Houston. Emotional abuse is such an important topic, and there are so many different signs that you can learn about that will help you to understand if you or somebody you know might be in one of these abusive relationships. Again, my name is Chris Meyer, and I am a licensed Texas family law attorney, and I've worked with many people who have struggled with their relationships. Sometimes it's a marriage, sometimes it's a non-marital relationship, but it involves a child of the relationship. They come to me trying to determine if they should stay or file for divorce or seek some kind of custody orders. One of the things that I'm always concerned about is working with people who are in relationships or marriages that are unhealthy or abusive. And as a family law attorney, I really want to help them to understand and make a good decision about some of the signs that they're seeing and support them whether they want to try to demand good boundaries in a relationship or whether they want to try to receive my help to exit the relationship. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about some of these signs. First is controlling behavior. So in addition to jealousy, one of the other things an emotionally abusive partner will do is try to monitor and control who you speak to and when you speak to them. I call this controlling behavior. And they may do this through going through your phone or your social media accounts, or maybe even possibly your computer, or just generally trying to monitor who you are spending time with and when you're spending time with these people. There's a big difference between them being concerned about you and control. And if somebody wants to monitor every aspect of your life, they're probably more controlling than they are concerned about you. That's what I call controlling behavior, and that's my first sign of an emotionally abusive relationship. Okay, the second sign is mind games. Mind games are a really common tool of people who are emotionally abusive. Basically, what they will do is try to make you deny your own reality. So, for example, they might say something, and then when you confront them about what they said, whether it was cruel or harsh or untrue, they'll deny ever saying it in the first place. And this has the effect of keeping you entirely off balance and really doubting your own reality and your own perception. Another common term for this behavior is gaslighting. And if you're with somebody who is gaslighting, it's super important to get help, to set some really clear boundaries and decide that this is the type of relationship, to decide whether this is the type of relationship that you want to be in. That's mind games, and that is my second sign of an emotionally abusive relationship. Okay? If you are in a long-term partnered relationship with someone who is emotionally abusive, you may find that they will exclude you from important family decisions. So basically, what this does is it puts them in a position of power and leaves you feeling really isolated from the important dynamics of the family. It's a great way to control somebody and keep them from having an active voice in their own life and their own choices. Now that's what I call exclusion from decision making, and that is my third sign of an emotionally abusive relationship. In addition to excluding you from important family decisions, another classic technique of an emotionally abusive person is to control your access to finances, either through having you give them your money that you make, or if you are at home and you are not working, they may only allow you a small allowance. And they may monitor every financial transaction that you make. And the reason that they do this is really it's just another form of control and a way to keep you trapped in an unhealthy situation. Now that's called controlling access to money, and that's my fourth sign of an emotionally abusive relationship. Along with control, threats. Threats are a common technique of an abusive individual. Basically, they will threaten to leave you or divorce you anytime you try to set a boundary or to assert yourself or to express any displeasure with the way that they are treating you. Now that is called threats, and that's my fifth sign of an emotionally abusive relationship. Another strategy that an abuser will use is they will blame you for their bad behavior so that they may say something mean. They may do something cruel, and instead of taking responsibility for their own actions, they will say that somehow you were the cause of that behavior on their part. Blame is a very subtle but powerful tactic to control another person. Now that's blame, and that's my sixth and final sign of an emotionally abusive relationship. If any of these signs we talked about today resonate with you, or if you recognize either yourself or someone else in an emotionally abusive relationship, I really encourage you to reach out for help. There are many licensed counselors who can basically help you determine if you are in an abusive relationship, and if you choose to stay in the relationship, help you set boundaries. If you choose to leave the relationship and are thinking about getting a divorce or obtaining custody orders, then consider giving me a call when you are ready to talk about this difficult decision. If you like this video, please feel free to follow me on Facebook, where you'll find a lot more content on a variety of family law topics. Thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you. Thank you.